Good morning, Pirates. I'm Cody Malonis.
And I'm Joel Small.
And welcome to the morning show.
Hello, I'm Ryan Brown and Noel Martinez. And this week, we're going to be putting the prom candidates together, boys and girls, making them go face-to-face, doing some challenges, some personal interviews, and some face-to-face interviews to see who should have your vote. Let's go. Hello, I'm here with the prom king candidates. What is your name?
Berto Chavez,
And what are you running for?
track.
What is your name?
Dominic Gonzalez,
What are you running for?
baseball.
Okay, tell me why we should not vote Berto.
Because this guy's not even a state champion in anything.
Why should we vote you?
Because I'm a state champion.
Okay, why should we not vote Dom?
See, that statement just tells me everything I need to know. This guy's cocky. Obviously, we got a state championship as a school, but obviously he don't feel that way. He feels like he got it on a personal level. Me, I'm a every student inclusive type of guy, you know? So I appreciate all the students. I'm not cocky, but you know, that's the approach he wants to take. That's what approach he takes.
What do you have to say about that?
I mean, he doesn't have a medal or means he's not part of it.
See, I'm not too worried about that. I'm a people's person. I'm a nice guy. Obviously, you want a people's guy as your prom king. You don't want a douchebag like this. So just
Okay.
vote for Berto, you know?
Well, take that as you want it and let that help your vote.
Okay guys, so we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins is destined to be prom king. Let's go.
Do you really want to do this?
2 out of 3.
Honestly, no.
Let's
We're
go.
just
This isn't
not
us.
to.
This isn't us.
This isn't us,
First
bro.
round.
Bring it in.
What do you have to say about Dominic?
Honestly, guys, the handshake, not real. I don't really mess with that guy. I think he's lurking around the corner, so I don't want to say too much, but like, you know who to vote for.
Dominic, what do you have to say about Berto?
Oh, you know, he's a pretty good guy, you know, but I just think I'm better than him.
Okay, thank you.
In sports news, the second-ranked GHS baseball team beat Valencia on Friday 5-2 for their fourth straight win and ninth win in 10 games. The victory sets up a crucial home game today at GHS Stadium between the Pirates and number 3 St. Pius. The winners will hold first place overall in the district with only 2 district games remaining after today. Junior Steve Barella will be on the mound for GHS, and he has won his start at Belen recently. Pop out and check out the Pirates today if you can.
The JHS softball team will also face St. Pius today in Albuquerque, following yesterday's doubleheader against Newcomb. Before yesterday, the Lady Pirates have won 5 straight games, including a nail-biter last Thursday against Valencia. Michaela Chavez hit a walk-off home run to give Grants the 10-8 win over the Jaguars.
Finally, in sports news, GHS junior football players recently attended a camp at the University of New Mexico. They took some time to share their experiences with us, so let's check it out now.
What's up, everybody? I'm Isaiah Ortega,
And I'm Carlenio Chavez.
and we recently went to the Lobos Junior Day, or just spring practice. Carr, can you tell me a little bit about that?
You know, so it was a really fun experience. We pulled up. Ooh, they got our measurements done right away in like the weight room and stuff like that. And like they just like, and they made a squat with this like bar. Yeah, they made a squat with this bar, and they just wanted to see like how our form is. And it was like we started off like that, and it was just like it was really cool, and especially getting to watch like the college people get to really hit. You know, that was my first experience watching like college football pads.
Yeah, the hitting was definitely like something that like we haven't seen before, you know what I'm saying? At that level, at least, there was big hits everywhere. But yeah, like talking about like that bar thing, it was just like really weird that, you know, I've never seen that before. I don't know if you have, but it was weird.
And it was just, you could tell the energy was different too. Like it was very, very different compared to like a high school thing. You know, everyone was like, you can tell totally like locked in, fighting for a spot.
And everybody wanted to be there, if that makes sense.
So, what do you think you gained out of this? Going to the practice.
I mean, you definitely gain a few things, in my opinion. I think I gained, you meet a lot of people, right? So I met the 3 of their graduated assistants, their recruiting coordinator, and I even got a pick with their head coach. And we got to meet him. It's just the connections you make, I think, and then just talking to some of the players and seeing what it's like from being in high school to seeing what a D1 football program is.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with most of that. Like I got to meet the coaches too, and it was just like, I think that seeing the difference between the high school level and the college level, it's a really big difference, and seeing how big those guys are too, like, made me realize we need to hit.
Yeah.
You gotta lock in.
Yeah, the cool part for me though is getting to tour their facilities, seeing like we walked to their locker room, we toured their locker room. They told us the plan that they're gonna demolish a whole wall and make a whole nutrition bar in a new room for the football players. And while doing that, they showed us their locker room, and there was like this pillar thing, and it had like names, and everybody signed it from like 1980s and 1970s all the way up until now. So I think that was pretty cool, just getting to tour and just seeing what it's like to be at that next level. Because even at that, like, all their food, their nutrition's planned, they eat as a team, they do everything as a team, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool, honestly. I like how it's just basically all like a big family, in a big house. And that's like kind of how they live, and it made me realize that like that's like really what I want to do, and it'd be like just really great to do, and I want to work harder to get there.
Well, that's all we have for you guys. Thank you guys for your time, and back to you.
All right, well, that's all the news we had today. I'm Joel Small.
And I'm Cody Malonis.
And this was JHS News.